¿Qué gente? ¿Cómo están? Estamos de vuelta aquí en Baldur Gate. Estamos casi... No sé si decir la batalla final, porque realmente no creo. Pero puede ser que sí, puede ser que no. Es difícil de mi parte decirles cuánto es lo que me queda con respecto al final, la verdad, porque es derrota a Kendrick, realmente con los aliados. Descubrir siempre si son 3 misiones principales que están todavía ahí presentes. Pero vamos por partes. Yo creo que terminemos esta batalla. Y veamos qué pasa, porque no les puedo exactamente decir qué va a pasar. Realmente. Ya descansamos, estamos recuperados. No pasa nada. Está todo bien. Pero me gustaría ver qué hay acá, porque esto de acá no lo llegué a ver. Nunca tuve acceso a esto. Bueno. Ahora, ¿cómo bajo? Es una buena pregunta. Yo creo que esta es la única forma, ¿no? Sí, porque ya está parada.
Something's on my mind.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again. Better they stay here, and hold the tower should Ketheric's army catch wind of our assault. But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Ketheric by your side. You have numbers enough already, I think. Good hunt.
No voy a dejar a uno de mis soldados por ella, o a uno de mis compañeros. Vamos a saltar. Te asomas a la agujera. Sí, es que es lo que voy a hacer, o sea, vamos a tirar.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
Skva! Fathomless as the gith suffering under the geich.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
This, sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Me dice... Buscar Gran Duque... ¿Qué es esto? Buscar Gran Duque Raverón... Rescata a la gente de la torre. Hemos encontrado... Bueno, esas son todas las misiones que tengo. Supongo que es por
Tread
acá.
carefully.
Estos
We are
mapas,
very
estos
close
mapas
to the
son
source of the
grandes,
absolute
pero no
now.
tan grandes. O sea, hay
That
dos
telepathic
mapas
storm
grandes.
has become a tempest.
Y el resto son mapas más pequeños. O sea.
The Devourers are leaving us be. They think we're one of them.
Qué raro, ¿no? O sea, ahí está la batalla. Voy a revisar acá primero. Siempre he revisado todo lo que he podido revisar. Todo lo que se me ha dado la posibilidad de ver lo he visto.
a hole. Wait. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Claro. No me quiero desviar tanto, o sea, podría desviarme, sí, podría.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
Voy a grabar de nuevo. Voy a optar por esto, a ver qué pasa acá. Esto me va a llevar hacia abajo, pero no sé qué hay abajo. Por eso grabé.
Everyone else's tadpole squirming around a little more than usual.
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Pero no sé. Hay un jefe acá.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You take a worried pause. You didn't free the devil Mizora sent Will for. If you walk through the door, he will die. And his soul will be Mizora's eternally.
Ah, o sea, Will morirá si es que entro. Ese es el problema que tengo. Porque dice que no lo liberé. Ahora, ¿qué tiene que ver estos marcianitos, digamos? Yo le digo marcianitos, pero ¿qué tienen que ver ellos, estos parásitos, digamos, con la vida de Will, honestamente? Eso es algo que no entendí, porque se supone que Will estaba atrapado no por los parásitos, sino por la diableza, digamos, ¿sí? Por decirlo de alguna forma. Entonces no tengo muy claro por qué ¿Qué onda? Igual grabé y no sé qué es esto, honestamente. Me parece raro, ¿no?
Ready.
Me parece raro.
Still on my feet. Death won't take me yet. still alive, so that's progress.
Raro, es raro.
Let's have a look. Swift as my feet can carry me.
O sea, esto es muy grande, o sea, para hacer una zona prácticamente final.
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
A Gaith colony, or something close to it. You'll find no place more repellent in all the planes. Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less, though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
No entiendo qué es lo que hay que hacer.
The console glows as you approach. The mind still... It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Si todo está conectado a mi mente y todo tiene que llegar hasta el final, no entiendo. Más o menos creo que sé cómo funciona. Más o menos. Falta ¿será? Me falta algo que circule acá, ¿o no? O sea, Estos están circulando, o sea... Tiene que haber alguno de estos cerebros que no esté conectado específicamente donde tiene que estar conectado. ¿Qué fue lo que hice? Me moví.
The console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection.
O sea, creo que alguna de estas tiene la solución al cerebro. Este cerebro está conectado, eso quiere decir de que el morado es ese, ¿no? Entonces quedaría el verde, el amarillo y el azul. Si es el verde... si no es... El morado está conectado y el amarillo... El azul... Están todos conectados. El morado probablemente.
Here we go.
¿Podré abrirlo? No tengo idea. O sea, igual no se pierden las conexiones, pero no tengo idea. No sé si valga la pena. Peleamos ahí. Y no sé si valga la pena.
The console glows as you approach.
Se supone que está todo conectado. O sea, ahora no todo, ¿no? Pero el amarillo debería ser uno de los cerebros. Ah, madre, camino hacia el otro lado y me desconecto, hermano. Ya no puedo hacer nada. No me deja.
The console glows as...
No quiero perder tiempo en esto, pero bueno, ya estoy perdiéndolo. O sea, podría ser en la batalla final y olvidarme esta mierda, honestamente. Ya.
Anything of use?
Me rehuso a seguir con eso porque tengo flojera. Me rehuso a ver qué mierda hay ahí, honestamente. Me gana la impaciencia de tener que ver. Voy a abrirlo y no va a haber absolutamente
No one back home will
nada,
ever believe this.
la verdad. No hay absolutamente una mierda. Lo que siempre pasa, por lo menos. Hasta el momento el juego es muy bueno, pero hay partes que realmente no tienen sentido, señores. O sea, que están ahí, pero que realmente no te dan ningún beneficio.
Prepare the march.
Mira.
My chosen gather below.
Y me da flojera estar tratando de adivinar qué mierda es.
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
No! No touch! It is wrong. Other. You sing wrong song too. In wrong voice. Sing other song together then. But away from here.
We are free! Thank you, friend. But perils remain, near and far. Better to stay together. You and us, we will remain with you. Call us, and we will be at your side.
O sea, podría llamar, digamos, a los otros, al ogro o a los que he convencido que no usaban nunca los cuernos.
The Blood Lake once more,
An offering
and
from
the
Moonrise.
gate's grand design for our future laid bare.
Ahora, lo de Will realmente no lo entiendo porque, claro, yo entiendo que está atado a el hecho de que esta demonia, digamos, bla bla bla, lo tiene, ¿me entienden? Cagado y todo el tema. Pero no entiendo por qué al entrar ahí abajo morirá Will. No, eso no lo logro llegar a entender honestamente.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions. You remember the shattered windows of Alterel. The device does not react to your delirium, courage, conviction. And the device does not react to your presence.
Y el duque no tengo idea.
Though the pod is empty, traces amusement, curiosity. This pod pulsates with the desperation, pain, terror. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate, the emblem of the flaming fist, martial drills and courtly dances.
Right.
You feel the courage of a soldier who became a commander.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. You recognize the marking from the nautiloide. An elithid symbol meaning unleash.
Voy a grabar.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? It can be done. A long life well lived will soon render it but a fleeting memory.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Espero que cumpla, porque realmente... o sea, si no bajé, digamos que si no bajé al lugar que quería bajar, es solamente por Will. Ya. Por el único puto motivo en que no bajé. No hay otro motivo por el cual no haya bajado. O sea, que no bajé porque dije, pero ¿por qué está unido a Will? No entendía, ahora entiendo, bueno. Ahora, aquí igual no puedo entrar al campamento. O sea. Ahora, en el próximo juego que juegue voy a realmente a leer los libros y no recogerlos, porque siento que al final no tiene tanta importancia llevártelos, a menos que sean libros de misión. Es como... es lo único que puede importar, la verdad. Ya leerlos obtienes el conocimiento, a menos que sea un encantamiento. Es la única, digamos, razón por la cual uno podría decir, ok, me lo llevo. Yo estaba recogiendo y recogiendo y recogiendo y recogiendo.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers. I have no need for a throne. You could merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way.
Podría haberlos atacado también, o sea, no me van a matar, pero quiero tal vez guardar fuerzas para la pelea final, la verdad. No sé si es la pelea final, yo sigo diciendo la pelea final, pero bueno, ni siquiera sé si es la pelea final, la verdad. Porque vuelvo a decir, sigo diciendo la pelea final. Ya no hay nada más que ver, hemos visto todo. Y solo nos queda el lugar donde yo ya donde yo quería ir. Obviamente que esto no lo hemos visto, pero eso de juntar los cerebritos tendría que ver un video en YouTube y ver qué onda. Es como lo único que podría hacer. Pero tampoco tengo muchas ganas, o sea, voy a ser súper honesto. No tengo muchas ganas de ver un video en YouTube. El juego es bueno, es muy bueno. Realmente se merece todo lo que le han dado, honestamente. Aunque mucha gente se haya quejado al respecto de que esto no puede ser, digamos, de que esto no puede definir los próximos juegos de RPG. Yo creo que las otras compañías no quieren hacer bien el trabajo. Esto debería definir un nuevo estándar en juegos de RPG para mi punto de vista. O sea, creo que debería ser así. Tienen los recursos y ganan un montón de dinero y no quieren hacer las cosas bien. Está mal. Seis meses no es tanto, pero claro.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Vamos a entrar.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
Parece que falta mucho más de lo que yo creo. Porque manes quieren ir a la ciudad.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Sí, yo creo que faltan como 6 o 7.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Creo yo. Porque no me suena que esto va a terminar ahora ni cagando. O sea, la verdad. Sí, no sé, me tinca que no, me tinca que falta todavía. Y no es malo, ojo, pero solo de comento.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away. absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
No voy a persuadirlo ni le voy a pedir que se rinda, la verdad. Sigue teniendo poca vida bajo mi punto de vista. No voy a dejarlo vivir.
Have you not learned? I am beyond death, fool.
Quiero examinar un poco esto porque no tiene protección el fuego, hermano. No tiene, no entiendo por qué no dice ahí. Parece que lo único que le va a hacer daño, creo, es pareciese, o sea, no estoy seguro ni poco seguro, pero creo que lo único que le va a hacer daño es tiró una tirada de salvación y esa tirada de salvación me impidió tirarle invulnerable. O sea, nada le hace daño por lo que veo. Eso me parece absurdo. En serio. Vulnerable. ¿Y qué es lo que le hace daño? Creo que tengo que salvarla. Por lo que me cabe, o por lo que creo que entiendo.
Time to strike.
What now?
O sea, si nada de lo que hice le hizo daño. Veamos.
Swift and lethal.
Need to stay focused.
Con uno de vida.
Blood comes easy these days.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the worm-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust. I am Merkel, Lord of Bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am a beginning.
Shit.
Tiene 200 de vida, no es algo que no hayamos visto. Ahora, ¿cuánto es lo que pega? No sé. Esa es la pregunta que hay que hacerse. Ya, no es algo que no hayamos visto. Solamente es un tema de percepción de cuánto puedo aguantar. Solamente eso, pero no creo que aguante mucho, la verdad. Y acaban de ver el daño que le hizo la tipa, honestamente. O sea, veo bien difícil de que se pueda matar. Se los digo de esa forma porque es lo que pienso. No... Ya tiene 80 de vida, o sea, y no he terminado.
No choice but to keep going.
Claramente no puedo atacar con todo, pero no va a durar más de 2 turnos este monstruo. Lo que me preocupa es un poco la vida de ella, porque si no se está curando por lo que estoy viendo. Ahora, ¿requiere curarse? Es la pregunta. ¿O va a morir antes?
My faith will protect me.
Yo creo que va a morir antes.
So much for peace.
I am fury. I am death.
Derrota al apóstol de Magus antes de que consuma el necrotea. 1.7% de la gente logró. Duró un turno.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Health. I could sleep for a 10-day after that.
Entonces es una jugada de salvación, es lo único.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Pero el problema, o sea, el tema es que son 3 de estas piedras, no es una. Entonces, por eso digo que todavía siento que no ha acabado.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither God nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those 3 against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead 3. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Voy a tomarlo con Zhalk, porque Zhalk es mi personaje y eso es lo que me importa. Ahora, claramente estas armaduras son mortales. O sea, yo creo que todo esto se lo voy a mandar a Lazagel, o sea, creo que es una muy buena opción, la verdad. O sea, ella tiene un martillo, o sea, tiene esta hacha, ¿no? De 27, pero... O sea, esto de acá dice, todo daño sufrido reduce en 2, cuando se activa no se puede... O sea, olvídense, gente, olvídense. Con esto equipado de esta forma, esta tipa se vuelve increíble. En serio. O sea, yo les digo, el mago es muy bueno. Pero, hay un pero. Pero el caballero no deja de ser bueno, viejo. El caballero, por donde lo vean, es increíblemente fuerte. Vamos a...
Onward.
Realmente. El caballero por sí solo no gana, yo creo. Pero como dije...
All right. What now?
Sí es súper importante para cualquier partida, la verdad. O sea, sin caballero... Yo estoy dudando si hacerme un mago en el siguiente juego que quiero jugar, la verdad. Eso es ¿cómo se llama? Divinity Sin.
Moving ahead.
Estoy dudando porque no es que sea malo, porque no lo es. Pero estoy viendo el potencial del guerrero, y el potencial de guerrero en este tipo de juegos es bastante fuerte, la verdad. Bastante.
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps. Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
No.
Your way is my way. Just as your fight is my fight. But suit yourself. 1 awkward evening in camp, until we are free of this place. And then you will be free of me.
Lo que pasa es que no son demasiados
I need a quick
compañeros.
word. Like your mind.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
O sea, no sé si hay alguien más importante con quien hablar.
You'd make a fine fist.
No creo.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you, when you need it most.
Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back.
The Shadow. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls? Correct.
yet. The three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
O sea, como dije, no sé si aquí hay algo más que me interese ver. Pero... misiones, o sea, veamos misiones. Hazte con la piedra nuda, hazte con la piedra nuda, reunir a tus aliados. Encuentra canción, habla con Loren, canción de Neptuno. O sea, no sé, la verdad, que como que...
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Morla's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Siguen hablando de la ciudad, ¿me entienden? Que es algo que yo había visto esto.
Back in last
no
light,
esto, pero
I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old Hell Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job. I won't feel safe until we're behind city walls. With Zevlor gone, it's up to me to make sure the survivors reach Baldur's Gate. I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
O sea, como vuelvo a sentir, y esto es algo que me pasa constantemente, pero por momentos uno siente que ya estás casi, ¿no?, de acabar el juego, pero por otros momentos piensas que no, porque ahora, por ejemplo, ya no se trata de salvarme a mí, no, ya no se trata de eso, se trata de simplemente ir a Baldur's Gate. De eso se trata. No.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in.
Y eso, o sea...
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father... I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly.
But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Bueno, tengo que dejarlo hasta acá, porque
It's all out
realmente se va a
in the open
expandir
now.
mucho el
And with my father
diálogo.
dead, I
Estoy
have nothing
acostumbrado
to fear.
con diálogo, así que no me voy a preocupar.
Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Así que nada, ya saben, suscríbanse, dejen like, compartan el canal, lo veo en la siguiente.